pretty decent catches lately.
Sorry, hold on. You were first.
How you feeling?
I'm a little banged up. It's a rough game, but win the playoffs, so I'll be good.
Any doubt you were going to come back into the game when you were down on the field for a bit?
Any doubt? Inkling, you know, figure out what's going on, and then figure out how to get back in the game.
Doug, you mentioned back in the playoffs, what this team has accomplished after an 0-2 start, you know, a lot of turnover in the offseason and all that. Just how proud are you of this group for what the team has done?
I wouldn't do it justice by speaking on it. But what I can say is that, you know, just this young group of guys that came. I was just talking to Peter King about this. It's not just football players. Like, these are great human beings. These are great men. And when you put that combination of great men together with the right mentality of resilience and perseverance, and actually caring for one another, you know, there's a chemistry and a rapport that's. It reminds me a lot of something. I'll let you figure that out, but it's just a beautiful thing to see men come together and care about each other and really, you know, play for each other. And you can't put it in words. You really can't.
What's it like for your receivers in that 4-minute situation where the ball's put in your guys' hands when most teams would kind of run it out there?
That's the Woots mentality. You know, we don't care about how many targets we've had throughout the course of the game or what the numbers are. We're savages. When it's our time to make plays and when we're given the opportunity to make plays, we are going to make them. And we have shown that, you know, the Woots legacy and tradition has been since Sidney Rice was here. So, you know, it's not going to change. And I'm so proud of the receivers because they do that. That third down or the catch that Demo had to get the first down. Come on now, that's just, he's a savage for that. And then Tyler's unbelievable go ball catch. You know, granted, Russ threw a beautiful ball, but you know when you're called upon to make plays and you make plays, there's something to be said about that.
Still teams are playing that much cover zero on you guys?
Well, they got to stop the run. They're going to try to stop the run. When you got the combination of Chris Carson, Mike Davis, and then Russell back there running, you got to try to stop the run too. So, you know, teams are going to try to do whatever they can to try to stop us.
What about your performance? You had some pretty impressive catches yourself tonight.
Thank you.
What did you say about your performance?
As a great 21st century philosopher once said, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Well, when I came off the ball, I thought I had a good release, but the guy grabbed me. And so I tried my best to get out of my break and turn around and locate the ball as quickly as I could. Fortunately enough, Russ threw a beautiful ball, gave me an opportunity to make a play, and we came up with it.
When you have a quarterback who plays as well in structure as off script, what does that do for you as a receiver?
It's frustrating. It's frustrating. No, it's frustrating sometimes, right? Because, right, you got to figure it out first and foremost. You know, it's different. But the greatest thing about Russ is that you are never out of a play. All right, it doesn't matter if, you know, it's the first 2 seconds or it's the 13th second in the play. He's looking down the field to make a play, and it's just unbelievable the things he's done. And you know, just we're incredibly grateful that we have him as our quarterback.
Tyler's now at career highs in catches, touchdowns, receiving yards. Just
savage
from what with the injury and all he battled through last year for what he's doing now.
Savage. I mean, I don't know if you guys appreciate what he went through physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, to come back from that severe of an injury and then to still be as productive as he is, both or mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically, is just unbelievable. And I couldn't be more proud of him. He's a special human being, that's for sure.
Another 21st century philosopher, Richard Sherman, said during the offseason that the Seahawks lost their way. Would you say he missed that one?
No, he didn't miss that one. We did lose our way for a minute. And I think that, You know, it was hard to hear the ugly truth about some things at times, but, you know, sometimes the truth is also beautiful. And it forces you to look at yourself. And I think that, you know, they're gonna get mad at me for saying this, and he's already, you know, trying to figure out how they're gonna fix this. But truth of the matter is that we had some questions that we had to answer, and I think that we have done an excellent job as players, as coaches, as staff, at really asking ourselves the hard truths about who we want to be, what our identity is going to be, and we've figured it out. Now there's still work to be done. Obviously, we're not done. We still got a lot of work to finish and accomplish throughout the course of finishing this season and then getting into the tournament. So no, I don't think he was off. I think he was spot on, but we answered the call.
What was the most significant question you think you guys answered with this season?
Who was gonna step up? You know, what guys were gonna fill the void of all the guys that left, all the guys that were missing? Cliff Averill, I mean Earl Thomas. You know, you could throw Earl in that group. Michael Bennett, Cam Chancellor, Richard Sherman. You know, like all these guys that were missing. Who's gonna step up and fill that void? And you've seen countless time and time again these guys step up and make plays. Bradley McDougal. I got to give him a shout out because he was injured, you know, and like a savage, he fought his way through it, figured out a way how to play, and then was impactful in this game. And we wouldn't have won without him.
So your offensive line, I mean, it's almost kind of what you talked about answering questions, finding out who they are, and in terms of now, you know, number one rushing offense in the league. Can you talk about their growth and the questions they answered?
Well, it starts with Mike Solari. Mike Solari is an unbelievable coach. Let's get that on the table first. But then the guys have bought into his system and really believe in what he was coaching, what he was preaching, what he was teaching, and they grasped onto it, and you know they made it their own. And now you see, it doesn't matter who's in there; they're doing really, really well, and they're helping our team win and be successful, and giving Russ time to throw the ball in every facet. So. And also to your point of being the number one rush team, you know, I got to give a lot of credit to Mike Solari, but then those guys also, they really bought in and made it their own.
Is this Pete Carroll's best coaching job with Seattle?
In Seattle?
Yeah. Or maybe in his career?
Well, I haven't been here for one year that he was here, and I know that was pretty phenomenal, them going and getting into the playoffs and beating the Saints. So I know that was a phenomenal year for him. Yeah, I would put this up there as one of his best years coaching, without a doubt. All the new faces, all the new coaches, you know, just the new guys, really just figuring out how best to utilize them so that we can be successful on the football field and perform at a high level it's incredible. Now he's not gonna get all the credit. Because, you know, we do have an offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator and all the position coaches who work their tails off too. It's a full team effort for sure. But I would say that I think Pete has done a fantastic job this year.
I know there's a lot of football left to be played back then, but how's your journey been just through the whole process?
As a team?
No, against you.
Me? This year? This year has been hell. This year has been absolutely hell. Oh my goodness. We don't have enough time for that. We don't have enough time for that. It's been hell. But I'm so grateful to be healthy enough to be on the field with my teammates, celebrating victories, and just enjoying, you know, playing football again, just like a kid. So I'm grateful for that.
Anything else? Thanks, Doug.
Thanks, Doug.
Appreciate it, guys.